What up YouTube? Welcome to another video, not from Nagoya, Japan. I got you so used to saying that. Here, we're in Easley, South Carolina. Take a look at what we have going on today. Let's talk about the elephant in the room here, the Neon, the SRT4 Dodge Neon. Now, I purchased this car because I needed something cheap to get me from point A to point B while my cars are still on the boat coming from Japan. They haven't even left Japan actually yet, so it's gonna be probably a month and a half to 2 months before the 180 and the Delica get here. And I had a little bit of money, and thanks to some of you guys, YouTube money's actually been helping out a little bit lately, but I decided that I needed something. I didn't want to buy like a Toyota Camry or just something boring. I wanted something that could still be entertaining on the channel. And now that we're not in Japan, I can kind of do, you know, whatever I want in the States. Like, Japan is super strict with cameras everywhere and the police are crazy. But here in the South, it's open roads and whatever you want to do. Lots of Mustangs and Camaros that I'm going to really upset with this little 4-cylinder beast right here. I know that these cars get a lot of bad rep. A lot of people hate them. I hated on them for so long too, but they've really grown on me. After Megan had, while I was with her, she had like 1 or 2 of them, but over the course of me knowing her, she's had like 4 of these. And I wasn't coming back to the States intending on buying this, but one popped up and I couldn't pass up the deal. So here she is. It's actually really quick too. It's a lot of fun to drive. So far it's been reliable. I've had it for a few days now, maybe 4 or 5 days. Doing an oil change on it right now, throwing some Mobil 1 full synthetic in there and letting it drain out right now. But it's got a few modifications. You know, it's got the blow off valve, the intake. It's got a cheap like boost controller, like a manual boost controller on it. And I've seen it up to around, I think, maybe 15-16 pounds of boost. I'm not sure how accurate the boost gauge is in it, but I'm gonna clean all this up. So you guys saw the picture of it when I purchased it. I'll throw up a picture right now. I actually spent about maybe 8 hours one day with the electric buffer. It got all pink. This thing right here that Jesse let me borrow. Thank you, Jesse. And I got some of the shine back. You can see that it's actually a little bit shiny. It's still dull, but it is a lot shinier than what it was. But I don't think I'm gonna ever get the full shine back out of this paint job. So I think what we're gonna do is maybe potentially, for a while it'll be like this. Maybe I'll try to shine it up a little bit more, but we'll probably end up doing a wrap on it. I would like to do something kind of cool a little bit later on, probably not right away. But then I don't know, what do you guys want to see with this thing? What do you want me to do with it? Like, we have drag strip. We have a Thursday night drag strip here, like 20 minutes away. So I could take this thing out there, but I also don't want to destroy my only daily right now until my other cars arrive. Once the other cars arrive, I mean, who cares, whatever. But this thing is sweet. This thing is pretty sweet. For the price I paid, not bad at all. Look at all the dog hair in here. The dogs haven't even been in here yet. Right around 137,000 miles, I think. Now, I mentioned in the last video that the guy said it was an ACR. So it doesn't have the ACR seats. I've been trying to do some research. The ACR is like a little bit more performance package of the SRT. The ACR has like holes right here for a harness. It has like some BBS wheels. But what this does have, let me see if I can get it. It's definitely the ACR suspension. I don't know if you guys can see it from here or not, but under the car I was looking, it's definitely the ACR suspension. And there's some other bits and pieces that go into an ACR. I'm trying to do my research. I haven't done all my research. If you guys are a Neon enthusiast here, I know there was a few people when I posted this on Instagram, they're like, oh, I have 2 of these, I love these things, blah, blah, blah. ACRs, I know you normally have a badge on the door too, but I mean, this thing's obviously been repainted. Let me know if you guys are ACR enthusiast or Dodge Neon enthusiast. What's the giveaways here? What's the tell of an ACR? I'll do my own research here too. But for now, I'm gonna finish this oil change, and today, hopefully, I'm gonna be reaching out to a few garages and we're gonna see if we can go take a look at some possible Garage Defend USA locations. So let me finish this up and then we'll take off. All right, so that first place kind of caught me off guard. I was kind of in a rush. I didn't even bring my actual camera in. I did do a little video walkthrough on my phone, you guys can see right here. Here we're taking a look at the first potential shop location. Entrance, bathroom, break room with sink and refrigerator, office 1, 2, 3, then the bay, maybe 10 to 15 cars, another office, and back towards the break room. The location looks pretty good. It's kind of a little bit off the main road. Not a whole lot of people, you know, I don't think that's how most cars are gonna sell anyway. Like, most people aren't gonna be driving by, oh, a GTR, let me maybe go buy this. Most people are gonna know where the shop's at, I think. Oh, about neon, sorry guys. But yeah, the place looked pretty good. I'm gonna call about a couple other places. We're gonna go meet up with Jesse, and we're gonna see if we can go take a look at these places. Woo! Oh man, it's so fun but embarrassing driving this thing around. I've just always hated on them so much, and now owning one and driving around with my electronic cutout, open downpipe, turbo spooling, sounding like a diesel truck. But I'm in the South, so it's okay. Of course, I'm back to my old ways. It's the second day now of this video. Yesterday afternoon, Jesse and I did take a look at one more place. It was over in Greenville. It was right near downtown Greenville, like 3 or 4 minutes outside of downtown, but it was just a little bit kind of in the ghetto, and the place was really nice. Here, take a look at the place.
And this thing's already set up with this security system.
Okay.
And all the ring stuff is left. If you're into ring or want to do ring,
Okay.
it's already here. He didn't have any use for it.
Gotcha. So this is like, was there a fridge right here?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We were hoping he'd leave that behind, but he didn't. Actually, he's still under lease.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The interior of this place was really nice. It was smaller. The previous tenants were cabinet makers, so they kind of did up the whole place and made it look really nice to kind of show off what they could do as a business. But the offices were smaller, the bay was smaller, and it's about a 20-minute drive from my house, plus a little bit in the ghetto, whereas the one here in Easley is 5 minutes from the house, not in the ghetto whatsoever, and a lot more room and cheaper. So as between those two, we're probably leaning towards the Easley location, but we might still take a look at a few other places. I have to wait and see. We are gonna talk further about the Easley location though, so fingers crossed, maybe we can get that place, and that might be the new garage at Finn USA. We'll see. We're still early. We still got a little while before any cars even arrive, so we're not gonna rush too much into things. Now I'm out here with the, what do I call it? Do I call it a neon or do I call it an SRT? Every owner that owns one of these is like, my SRT, but I've always been like, stupid neons. I don't know what I'll call it. Let's just call it the neon for now. I'm out here, I just washed it, and I've been, you know, trying to bring back some of the shine. And I think with each wash, I'll probably take off some of the shine, because I think the clear coat on the car is mostly gone. I think I'm mainly just waxing it up and making it shine a little bit. But I mean, it definitely, like you can see right here in this view, that it looks way better than the day we got it. Now, I have been further confirming the ACR, which is the American Club Racer, maybe? I think that might be what it stands for. But I think at the beginning of this video, I told you guys the struts are definitely the ACR struts. It doesn't have the wheels, it doesn't have the seats, but those could definitely have been swapped. The clearance is definitely, makes me think, well, I know it's the ACR struts now, so the clearance doesn't even matter. But the other thing that is definitely leaning towards ACR is right here. This is another tail sign of if it is an ACR. The tire pressure, the original tire size, 225, 45, 16. Now the SRTs, these wheels, they are, where is it? They're 17s. The ACR came with 16-inch BBS wheels, and only the ACRs came with this sticker to show that you need 16-inch wheels. So I really highly doubt somebody went through the pain to put a crappy peeling old sticker in there to pretend it's an ACR. Plus the ACR suspension. The ACR really wasn't much of anything else from the factory other than kind of a better handling car, but it is still cool. There was only, I'll put the little thing on the screen right now, but I think like 200 of these produced ACRs in red, like around 1,000, less than 1,000 I think produced total. But kind of cool to actually pick up a somewhat rare SRT for such a good price, and seemingly pretty good condition. It's good to have the pups back. Good to be back in a nice climate. It's very cool today. Probably like 60 degrees outside. They got to pee on the median there to mark their territory. All these people walking their dogs around here. Just want to take the dogs on a short little walk. Good to have them back. Where's the puppies going? Where's the puppies going? Just heading down the road right now to grab a couple drinks for the night, getting ready for game 1 of the World Series. I promise we'll have some sweet SRT4 content coming soon. I realized that a lot of countries didn't get the SRT4. I mean, it was only offered in America, like you guys in Australia, the UK, and all these other countries never got this. So that's kind of one reason I picked it, kind of one reason I went with it, because it's gonna be something unique that not a lot of people are really doing YouTube videos on. And I promise we'll have some content coming for it soon. I'm gonna go to the drag strip Thursday. It's open drag night, anybody can race. I don't know if I'll race this the first time. I don't know if I wanna break it in the first week that I own it, but we will definitely be doing some street racing and doing some hood rat stuff in the Neon. Ricer discovery. I just found out my boost gauge can change colors. I can set it to change colors at random, or I can just make it a solid color. Oh, that is like a glowing, what? This is the best Neon I've ever been in. Family Mart and Lawson's and all the Japanese convenience stores definitely have a good thing going, but the American gas stations like QT and Spanx have really stepped their game up in the last few years. What I'm gonna get here is something called a crispy freezy or a crispy slurpee. I'm gonna get my icy, my freezy, my slurpee, and mix it with a little something special. We're gonna go blue raspberry slurpee and original Smirnoff Ice all mixed together. You can call me a girl you want, but I do drive a Neon. I'm sure it's probably pretty similar in a lot of these small towns like this, but bunch of rednecks, bunch of people with a bunch of subwoofers and loud exhaust. I mean, of course I got a super loud exhaust too here. But another fun thing to do in small towns like this is the Walmart parking lot on, especially weekend nights. It's like Tuesday night right now. On the weekend nights, there'll be a bunch of rednecks and Mustangs and lifted trucks hanging out the Walmart parking lot. And we're gonna go make them look stupid sometime soon in the Neon. But for now, let's get home, drink our crispy Slurpee. Thanks, Jesse, for the idea of the crispy Slurpee, and watch the World Series. Give me a little bit of time with the USA videos. I know these first couple videos might not be super interesting, and I don't know, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the whole USA content. In Japan, you know, it's so easy. I can go film a junkyard, I can go film a parking lot, and there's so many cars you guys wanna see. I'm just trying to figure out the whole USA YouTube thing. Give me a little bit of time. I do have some really good ideas, some junkyards in America and some things. There's a lot of great things in the Greenville area. Lots of performance driving, lots of mountain driving. I think you guys are gonna enjoy the content for real. Just give me a little bit of time to get adjusted. Back at the house, two things real quick. Out of the two shops you guys saw, did you like the first shop or the second shop? I think definitely the first for me, just because it's closer, it's cheaper, and it's bigger, and it's not in the ghetto. That's a big plus to not be in the ghetto. But you guys let me know what you think. Let me know the shop choice, and let me know what you guys would like to see out of the Neon content. What do you want me to do in the SRT? It's super loud, like we should go do some stupid stuff and get in some little bit of trouble, you know, not a lot of trouble. But we should go have some fun in it for sure and do some sweet videos. So let me know what you want to see. Hope you guys have enjoyed the videos. Once again, please give me a couple of videos to get back to this USA thing and to get the cool content out to you guys. It's just been kind of like transitioning and getting adjusted to being back in the USA right now. But I promise, cool stuff coming, a lot of car content coming, a lot of car events to go to, a lot of friends to introduce you to, a lot of cars to race, a lot of stupid stuff to do. So get ready for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.